Hello Capricorns, thanks for coming for your chakra healing session. My name is Adjwoa and I'm glad you're here. So my Capricorns, this healing session is going to be covering just your root chakra, just your base chakra, okay? And that chakra is all about your survival, your food, clothing and shelter. You know, how you create this foundation, this home life where you're stable, where, you know, you're not shaking in fear or struggles on how you're going to live in this on this planet. Okay, so that is very important when when it comes to why we're here and what we're doing, and but also building and understanding our spiritual ascension process. Okay, that everything that we're doing is connected in our chakra energy centers, and what's going on in is what's showing on the outside, and what's going on the outside is reflecting and affecting us on the inside. So let's see how you guys were surviving and taking care of your needs in the past. It looks like in the past, my Capricorns, you guys had come to a completion stage, which means that you had learned all that you needed to learn. You've gone through all the stages of what needed to happen so that you can become what? You can literally become that great manifester where you truly understand what it takes mentally, spiritually, emotionally to succeed and to create that stability, that survival, that strength of that finances coming in and making sure that you're doing well, right? You knew how to do it and you completed that learning process, that you become very balanced in yourself, and now you are able to get out there. It's as your next move to create whatever you want to create. It's almost like you've gone to what you need to do to learn, to become a great, survivor. And what was working against you is that in that same breath where you are going through a completion, some of you was suffering from depression, right? And feeling lost at the same time. It's like you probably even disconnected with spirit for a while because you didn't understand why, probably why you suffered or why things are going on. Some of you may have even, stopped believing in spirit and became an atheist for whatever reason, because you just didn't see the role that spirit plays in your life, right? And it's like that is how come some of you also felt lost, and this is not all for one person. This is different things. Pick whichever one works. Like I said, some of you may have been depressed, so it was like a disconnection with your ancestors and the spirit world, okay, whilst you're going through this completion here. And that is how you were surviving. You were going through a transition as well. So your learning had come to an end. You've learned enough, so you now know how to go about things. Okay, now right now what you're doing is that you're learning to accept who you are, learning to love yourself, learning to create some principles and moral values for yourself that you're going to stick to. You are starting to appreciate your physical body and how you look, your appearance, things that have to do with beauty. You're understanding your own autonomy and how you can make things happen by yourself, for yourself. You're learning to respect yourself, and this is what is going to help you and create the foundation that's necessary, that's pushing you forward to create the abundance, for instance, or the money, or to move forward on surviving and continuously living here on earth. This is your motivation. Self-love. It's like you're saying to yourself, okay, I know where I am, I know what's not working, I know what I need to do. I love myself enough to buy that house for myself, or to get that job, or to do this and do that and do that. So you're coming from an authentic place, really understanding and accepting who you are, and using that as the motivation and the stepping stone to push you forward in creating the stability or the survival that needs to happen for you. Okay, the thing that may be in your way that hinders you right now is that some of you are literally being attacked with generational curses that you're living with, that stops you and hinders your progress. So you really need to do some deep spiritual work You need to get a professional if you don't know how to do this, to find a way to reverse these generational curses that you're living with. All right, whatever gemstones, whatever prayers, whatever, call your spirit guides and talk to them about this and tell them to help you and give you instructions on how to heal this generational curses and remove it from your generation moving forward. There is ways to do these things. Like I said, talking to a spiritual priest, someone that can help you to do that, doing some candle work, some ritual work, some spiritual baths, trying to work with a medium to help you to figure out what kind of curse it is or what ancestor started this situation, so you can start to put pieces together and heal from this situation, because it is causing a hindrance for you now, and it stops you from loving yourself and appreciating yourself because it's in your blood. And that all, when you look down on yourself and you don't love yourself enough, it stops you from taking care of yourself, right, and surviving. So once you heal these generational curses and situation, you'll be able to move smoothly. So you need to really pay serious attention to this. Now, your future moving forward is that I see that you now become a master. Okay, I see you that you're mastering your manifestation skills, where you are able to start working with the spirit guides, the ascended masters, whether you know it or not, and the angels to help you to manifest whatever you want to manifest. At this point, you know what to do, how to do it, how to make everything happen. You don't even need the help, but they are there for you. You're working with them, and you can become of great help to other people, or you can even ascend spiritually. It looks like those of you who haven't even ascended this aspect of passing this first, initiation or first dimensional sort of spiritual work, you are going to pass it, because you know what to do. You know what is entailed in surviving on earth. So it's a very powerful place for you to be, where there's nothing you cannot make happen for yourself on earth. So now earth starts to become more enjoyable for you, and it's you are able to make it happen, whatever it is that you desire to manifest, and to create that survival and that stability and that strong foundation that you need here on earth. It's a very beautiful card that you have here. All right, that what you are going to be dealing with in the future that may be hindering you, your progress, and whilst you're trying to do whatever you want to do, is that you have a displeased ancestor. So there is an ancestor that's not happy with you. Okay, so not only that you have this generational curse going on, you have a specific ancestor that's not really happy with you, that you need to really find a way to appease, or figure out which of this ancestor it is, because that ancestor can be standing in your way and holding you back from progressing and creating that foundation that you want. So there's a lot of spiritual work that needs to happen for you, my Capricorns. The overall advice, and I also say that the same work that you have to work and do to help you with this generational curses, you need to employ someone to help you to deal with this displeased ancestor. Perhaps a medium can help you to ask some questions and do certain things that are going to be helpful to you. The overall advice that the guides have for you is for you to really start to change your perception and how you're looking at things, because not what you how you see things is always how it's playing out. You need to transform your thinking, the way you operate you operate and understand things, and you need to open your heart so that you can really come from a place of higher thinking and use your wisdom so that you can change your perception, all right, about things, and see things in a whole different way than you've always have. Okay, so that's what I have for you. You can get some of my healing energy that I'll be doing a separate video for, to help to heal any issues in the base chakra, for you, my Capricorns, in a different video that could also help you to, you know, to break through this, you know, any these blocks that may be trying to stop you from moving forward here. All right, so that's all that I have for you, my Capricorns. I hope you've worked things out and get the spiritual help that you need to unblock you, you know, to move forward. All right, thank you, bye.